Testing, testing. There we go. Alrighty. Long time no see. Yeah. Past couple months have just been kind of crazy. But I'm here today. I felt like streaming, like first time in a while, so I decided to just, you know, do some chill shiny hunting today. Hello, Davide. How are you? How has life been treating you, my friend? It's good to see shiny Quagsire on the screen. But yeah, man, it's been like, what, 3... YouTube says 3 months, maybe 4 months. I have no idea. But you know, you kind of, oops, I don't want to get rid of that. You've been with me for a while, Davide. You know, sometimes, you know, I kind of disappear, which is not great, but like, yeah, happens. Well, the good thing is I already have everything like all set up, so like it was really quick to get the stream up and running, because like literally I just woke up like an hour ago, maybe even, no, probably less than that, like 45 30 minutes ago, and I was just like, I feel like streaming today, because like I have literally nothing to do today. Well, I mean, I have stuff to do today, but like not till like later, you know, and I'm like, I'm up early right now. So I'm like, I feel like streaming. I want to do a stream. Let's just do a stream. You know. Oops, I keep passing by the guy. He already has an egg for me. I need to get used to this part. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit off center. Let me run into the fence. There we go. It's like an art. This multi emulator strategy. I'll get used to it again. But yeah, you know, just life. It's like a lot of stuff that I kind of had to do. Some stuff that like I just, you know, I just wasn't feeling, you know, like I just not having enough, like, you know, time or energy to stream, kind of. That was most of it. And then like other stuff, you know, like I have things to do. I was kind of waiting until I because I'm looking for another job. I was kind of waiting until I got back to like know what my new schedule would be. But like that's gonna be like, I don't know, we'll just figure it. I'll just stream whenever I can. I don't feel like it's necessarily worth waiting for that. I've always just kind of streamed whenever I was available anyways, so, you know. one of them doesn't have the guy yet, so we'll keep going. But yeah, I'm trying to remember all the stuff that I've been up to besides, you know, besides life. Let's see, let's do month by month. That way it's easy for me to keep track of May. So I was playing a private World of Warcraft server called Turtle WoW, and if you're all familiar with that whole situation, that wasn't fun either. But basically, Blizzard shut down that private server, which was like, man, I don't want to come here and stream and talk and like be a bummer, but I mean, it was a really fun private server. I was like really into it, but they shut it down. The good thing is they gave it like a nice proper send off, and that month I also was like on like I was on like almost like I was on 24/7, man, playing like, because I was trying to get like kind of like an achievement. It was more like a personal achievement, like before the server shut down. Oh, the first egg's hatching. Okay. Shiny dance. Heck yeah. Doing fine. Some problematic months, but exam season, oh my gosh. Well, good luck with your exams. I know that's always like so anxiety inducing, for sure. Let me take a sip of water here. But yeah, so Turtle WoW. Turtle WoW was fun. So like basically what I ended up doing is so in Turtle WoW they made Blood Elves part of the Alliance. Because they used to be part of the Alliance. The Blood Elves were, hold on, let me turn the music down just a bit. Just a bit. On my end. It's just a bit too loud. But anyways, they made Blood Elves part of the Alliance, because technically, up until Warcraft 3, the High Elves were, like, the humans' closest allies. So they put that as part of the like base game in that private server, and so that was really cool. I had a high elf hunter called Faven that I really liked. That was like my main character, and then I also had like a druid healer as well, because I was doing like dungeons with like Quantic and like my dad and my brother. So I would pull out the druid just to heal for those things, but like with my role-playing guild, because I was doing a little bit of role-playing here and there, that was my hunter, and I came up with like a backstory for him, and the backstory is that he basically grew up in like night elf culture rather than let's say Urbag's full. Okay, yeah. Rather than with other high elves. So I came up with that because I wanted to join this night elf role-playing guild, but I wanted to play high elf, so I was like, how do I make this work? um, and so, yeah, the thing that I always wanted to do with that character is like when I got to max level, I wanted to, I wanted to get the Night Elves mount with my High Elf, because the High Elf mount that they came up with was like a unicorn, which is pretty cool, honestly. Um, but the Night Elves get these giant, like, saber-toothed tiger looking mounts, which are so cool. And I wanted one of those instead. But the problem with that in Classic World of Warcraft, because it's a private server, but it's still Classic WoW, the problem with that is you can only get a different race's mount if you have enough reputation. So like the mount from your own major city or own race is, you know, all you have to do is just pay the gold to buy it, right? So you're already like it's like it's just a given, right? That's the amount that you're going to use. But it is possible to get another race's mount. The only issue is that you have to be exalted with that. I keep checking the thing even though I haven't hatched X. The only thing is you have to be exalted, like the highest rank of reputation with that race. So like you could be like, I don't know what a good example would be, but like you could be like a human character and like get like the Night Elf mount or the dwarf mount or like whatever mount from the Alliance that you want. But you have to be exalted with that city. So the way to get exalted is as soon as you hit level 50, you can start turning in rune cloth, which is like the level 50 to 60 range like cloth that drops from enemies and whatnot. And if you want to get to exalted, I can't do the math exactly, but so like let's just say, so like for example, you get XP, you get reputation when you complete a quest, especially if it's like for that race's major city. So like the major city for the Night Elves is Darnassus. And so if you do quests by for NPCs that are with Darnassus, because like every NPC has like what's it called? If they're a Horde or Alliance, they'll be like usually with like a major city. And that's like if you kill them, you get like negative reputation with that city, or if you do quests for them, you get positive reputation for that city. Basically like for that race. So anyways, if you complete quests, NPCs who are with Darnassus, you get reputation with them. And if you do all of the Night Elf quests, up to like level 50, and like other various quests that give like dungeons and stuff that give reputation with Darnassus, that'll put you at honored. That'll take you past honored into revered. And so revered takes 12,000 reputation to complete. And then no, or is that honored? I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I mean, I could probably look it up, but basically, after I was finished with all the quests that I could do at that level, it was more like level 45, I guess, or like level 40. I had to grind 12,000 rip for revered, and then another 21,000 rep to get to exalted. So it was a lot. So like I was just asking anyone like for rune cloth. I got some help from people who like, because the servers are shutting down, right? Like some people almost quit like right away, and so like all the items and stuff on their characters and in their banks was just gonna you know, disappear as well. Okay, we need to put these guys in the box. So yeah, some people were just like giving out stuff for free from their characters, because I mean, you're not gonna do it, it's all gonna go away. So like, may as well, you know, give it to players who are still trying to like finish up like the last thing. So yeah, I was asking for rune claw from like a ton of people. I was like, of course I was doing quests, so I had to get to level 50, right? At the time that the announcement dropped that the servers were shutting down, I was level 5. No, not. I was level. What level was I? I think I was only like level 35, 36. So I had to get from level 36 to level 50 in like I guess it was just like a month. Yeah, let's just say a month. And at the same time get to exalted. But I'm really happy I was able to do it. It was a lot of grinding, a lot of like, but the cool thing is that with the servers shutting down and stuff, there weren't as many players around, unfortunately, but like I feel like because of that, and like because we all knew like the servers were shutting down, there was a lot of people who were like reaching out to just like random people that like you normally you just wouldn't, right? Because you're just like you know, just doing stuff on your own or doing stuff with like your guild or your friends or whatever. But since there weren't really many people on to play with, you just kind of reached out to whoever was on at the time, like around you. Like if you saw someone doing quest like in your area, you're like, oh my gosh, another person. And which is like totally like not the case. Like right before the shutdown announcement, the cities were packed, and like you always see people walking around doing quests and stuff. But because, you know, it was going to get shut down, of course, there's a lot of people who just like kind of jumped ship, sadly. But so what happened was I was just doing quests, you know, I'm trying to get to level 50 so I can start doing like the rep grind with the cloth turn-ins. And someone whispered me, and they're like, hey, do you want to do like Battlegrounds? And like, oh my gosh, I haven't played, at that point I hadn't played Battlegrounds since like I originally played WoW back in like 2005, 2006. So I was like, hell yeah. Like, I mean, I told them, like, I haven't played in so long, like, I'm gonna be so bad at this, but like, I freaking love like Warsong Gulch, Capture the Flag. It's so much fun. So yeah, I played a round of Warsong Gulch with some people, and it was a lot of fun. And everyone was just like real, like nobody was like being like toxic or anything. Probably would have been different like if I had played if I had played before this server shut down. But no, it was a lot of fun. And then so I went back to questing, and I noticed that there's another player questing in my area that I actually fought against them on the Horde side. So because they were undead priest, and I was a high elf hunter, so I was on the alliance, they were on the Horde. The cool thing about Turtle WoW is that you could do cross faction, at least on the server that I was on. So it's a roleplay server, so like you aren't hostile to each other unless you like turn PvP on and attack people. So, and you can group up and do quests together and stuff, and do dungeons together. So yeah, so we were kind of like, there's this like fortress that like you have to go into for quest, and I saw this priest and I was like, hey, do you want to try doing this together? And then she was like, oh yeah. And then like we did the quest, or we tried our best to do the quest. We died towards the end because we just got overwhelmed by some mobs, because like there was like a weird like, so like the mobs were like aggroing on us like through wall, I guess because it was just kind of bugged in that particular area. So like it would pull like all the mobs. They would go around the fortress because they would get aggroed on one side, and then they would go all the way around to like chase after you. And then with that, because the other mobs around them also aggro when they pass them, they were just like chain like the whole building around. And yeah, we died towards the end. But it was a memorable enough experience that I ended up we ended up like adding each other and then like talking for a bit. And so through that undead priest, we kind of formed a little questing group, because she also had another friend, and he was a high elf paladin, and like he's the kind of guy who like min maxes like makes his character so freaking OP. Like this dude would go into like a group of like no, not more than that. He would go into like a group of like 10 mobs and like barely take any damage, because he's wearing like heavy like mail armor, and like he's a paladin, so like he's like healing, and then his gear had like self-healing, like if like a part of the damage that he would deal would, or I can't remember, yeah, part of the damage he would deal would come back as health. So like this dude would not die. And, like if he pulled 10 mobs, he could take them, which is like crazy in like World of War. Like usually if you're just soloing, it kind of depends on your class and like your armor and stuff, but like even like regular paladins and warriors that are like meant to be tanks usually would get overwhelmed by like 4 mobs. Oops, I went inside. So like it was just very got desynced. Hold on. It would just be very like let me pause this one. It would be very difficult, to do that. So like he was insane. Which was like really nice having like someone who like I'm trying to figure out where I can line things back up again. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Hold on. What if I pause? Sorry, I'm pausing the other ones so that I can go like this. Okay, now they're lined up. Let me unpause. But yeah, so it was really cool because like we would do a bunch of quests, like a bunch of quests at a time. We would go through like entire zones, and then we would do some dungeons. He took me to a few dungeons. He was also like really into like exploring like areas that you usually don't go to, like for any quests or anything, or like places that you're not really supposed to get to in game, but like you can still get to it if you like do a little bit of, you know, parkour. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Having like that little group of friends to do quests and stuff with. And so we have like a little group on Discord. We were trying to get into another private server. Well, I guess a couple different private servers. But I think we're all kind of like burnt out on WoW right now at the moment because of like the server shutdown, and you know, it's like there's nothing that's ever gonna be as good as Turtle WoW, unfortunately. Like that private server, like both the creators and like the community were like so passionate about it, and like with now that that's kind of gone, you know, there's not really any like private server that can really kind of measure up, in my opinion. I mean, there's some things that are kind of cool, but well, I guess I maybe not that strongly worded, but there's nothing that right now that has that much passion and is like a really like polished product like right now, because Turtle WoW has been around for like or was around for like 8 years at that point. And they've had a lot of time to, you know, figure things out, right? Get things exactly like how they needed to and how they wanted it to be. So the other next biggest private server, or like it's not really, it's like a collection of private servers. Not commenting on. Oh yeah, no, it's good. I understand. You know, sometimes you're like doing something else, you know, and you just have stream up. That's all good. Yeah, studying at the same time. Yeah. But I appreciate you letting me know I'm not just yapping into the void. But yeah, Project Ascension is the other like big one. It's kind of like more like collection of private servers than like a single private server like Turtle WoW was, because like they've got like all kinds of different like versions that you could try. And the version that our paladin friend was trying to get me in, or he did get me into it, was it's called Conquest of Azeroth or something like that. But basically it's like it's classic WoW, kind of like, because Turtle WoW had a big emphasis on custom content. Gosh, the amount of custom content in Turtle WoW was just amazing. They had custom like whole dungeons, custom whole new zones, all kinds of custom armor sets and items and stuff. They like retweaked a lot of like abilities and classes and stuff like that. They were like really like for the custom content, which was amazing. It was all really good. Like I don't think there was ever a custom, like a thing in Turtle WoW that was custom that I like hated or like disliked even remotely, to be honest. Like I loved all of it. But anyways, Project Ascension is kind of like that. They have a little bit of custom content. Not as much as Turtle WoW. Still a good amount, I would say, but not like, I mean, I hadn't played a lot of it, so I'm not entirely like, I don't think I have the full picture, but I would say it was definitely the closest to Turtle WoW that we kind of have / had. I don't know the status on it, honestly. But the focus of that version, that like private server that my friend was getting into, is instead of, how many classes are there in Classic? I think there's like 9 or 10 classes total. Instead of like 10 classes in this version, you have 21 classes. 21 like completely original classes. And then each class has their own like specialty, right? Like I mean, the same thing in regular Classic WoW. You have 3 different specialties per class. So like, but that times 21. So like, it was like really big on like, you know, having cool like variety going on. Okay, I have one more egg. Variety going on. But unfortunately, Activision Blizzard is Satan himself. And they're shutting down they put out like cease and desist and all the legal stuff for shutting down Project Ascension as well. So yeah, we're kind of on break with WoW right now. It's really hard. And like, I'm not giving a single penny to Blizzard at this point. They keep doing this like, it's so unnecessary. Like, obviously, so some people are like, oh well, if Turtle WoW and Project Ascension are like having advertisements and like, you know, being cocky or whatever, and like they deserve, and they're making money based off of like cosmetics or even pay to win kind of stuff, which neither of them, Project Ascension or Turtle WoW, never had like pay to win stuff. That's complete like bullshit. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, they deserve it. Like, if you're using a company's IP, then you have to, I mean, they're kind of right in terms of like, if you're using a company's IP, there's always the risk of getting terminated, right? That is true. Do I think it should be true? Not necessarily most of the time, or, you know, in a lot of cases, not necessarily. But, you know, you do run that risk. So it's just like, it's so unnecessary though, because literally other companies other game companies that have this issue where like people make private servers or like make a version of the game using their IP as just like a fan project, not even necessarily making money. You know, a lot of those companies realize or you know, especially if these fan projects are making money, they're mostly probably just like trying to support or trying to, you know, make it sustainable for the people who are like, you know, hosting servers or like working on whatever the community project is, right? I mean, this happens a lot in Pokemon too, but the difference is I like Game Freak mostly just leaves the fan projects alone, even if they are like charging or like making money, you know? Or like they use some examples. So like Turtle Wow, what they wanted to do was they wanted to try to strike a deal with Blizzard. Like, hey, if you let us keep operating this private server and we give you a bit of a cut of our any revenue that we make, you know, then you can like kind of officially support this private server, but you are not managing it at all, but you still get the money from it. Blizzard rejected that. They rejected. So like I mostly was watching another streamer, like very respected member of the Turtle Wild community, and he was talking about this. So I'm just kind of retelling it as he was telling it, but they basically just rejected free money, like, right? Like, because Blizzard doesn't lose at all in that situation. They don't have to have any resources managing this private server, and they get the money, and they get some money from it, right? They rejected that, which is so insane. Like, especially since they are the property holder, right? They have all the power, all the legal power and leverage to do whatever the heck they want. And they're such a big company with lawyers and like, and, you know, employees, like people who are specifically dedicated to like making business deals, like managing IP stuff and licenses and all that stuff. They have all the resources in the world. They have all the resources and money in the world. And they do not take this deal to let this private server stay alive, while they are also themselves making money with like no cost to them for like managing it at all. I mean, maybe they would have some cost for like paying the people to make the deal and to like manage license or whatever, but that would be such a small drop in the bucket for them, you know? It would not cost nearly as much as like, you know, hosting the servers themselves and stuff like that. And even if they had to host the servers themselves, that probably would be a drop in the bucket too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sorry, I just get so fired up about this because it's just it's so unnecessary what Blizzard is doing right now. Because, and the reason why they're doing it, right? And the reason why World of Warcraft YouTubers are like kind of hand waving this, you know, like I get it. They make content for WoW, and the only like sustainable way to do that is by supporting the official version by Blizzard, right? So they kind of have to sell out to Blizzard. I don't want to say sell out, but you know, you have to pick a side. And so they picked Blizzard's side, and they're kind of hand waving all these private server shutdowns. And they're like, oh, but we're going to get Classic Plus, guys. We're going to get Classic Plus from Blizzard, and it's going to be the best thing ever. And it's like, No, it's not actually, because like Blizzard has kind of done a shot at Classic Plus with Season of Discovery, and yeah, it's great at first. Like they do a good job at first, but then they get complacent and like they don't want to add new stuff, and they don't want to put the resources into maintaining that level of like good content. And so after a while it just becomes kind of like a husk of itself, right? As a lot of things do when you're dealing with these big corporations. And it's not gonna be as good as Turtle Wow. I'm sorry, like it's just not. And like they don't realize this. They're like, oh, we're gonna Classic Plus, and it's gonna be so amazing. It's like, yeah, maybe for like the first like 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year, hopefully. Past that, probably not. That's the thing with Blizzard right now, in like World of Warcraft, their classic stuff. It's like it's good for like a year or so. It's like really fun and good and stuff, but then they just don't care past that. They only care about like the immediate, like you know, the prime money making season, and then past that they don't really care about maintaining it. So like, yeah, no, I this is a big rant, but that was basically the whole month of May for me. um, and other IRL stuff. So yeah, that's what I did in May. But yeah, right now, just like I said, kind of burnt out on, not necessarily burnt out on WoW. Like I would be sometimes in the past by like overdoing, like doing too much, or like getting too what's the word? I don't know. Stuff like that. Yeah, lots of WoW and rage. Rage at the machine. For sure. What was I saying? But yeah, I mostly just got burnt out because of, all the stuff with like, is this private server that I'm putting time into gonna just be gone the next day, There's kind of like a backup I have. There's another private server that was actually started by a couple Turtle WoW roleplay game masters. So like a game master in WoW is just like, they're kind of like moderators in game. And RP game masters are like moderators who are specifically focused on like role-playing events. And because Turtle WoW is huge on role-playing, they had dedicated role-play GMs, which is like something Blizzard never did, by the way. So a couple of those GMs started their own little private server. Actually, I don't know. My channel's not big enough, so like I don't think it matters. I'm not gonna say the name, but just in case. But they started their own little private server, which I am like in their Discord server, and I have it installed. I've logged on and played for a bit. But like I said, I'm kind of burnt out. I don't think that server is going anywhere anytime soon. It's super, super small. Like, I wouldn't say like their max active accounts would probably be like less than 500 active accounts. Maybe even less than 300. Which is pretty small for a World of Warcraft server. That's like that's like active accounts. That's like active users. I would say like active users during the day. I mean, maybe it's gotten a little bit bigger since last time I logged on, but I would say like active users during the day would be like 100, which is it's such a low population compared to like how big, you know, the game world is. So like I kind of have that in my back pocket, and my old guild is like kind of settled in there now. So like I kind of have a place to go back to if I do want to, you know, get back into WoW at some point. Which is nice, having like a, you know, a little community and like, you know, having somewhere to go back to if I want to. But I think I'm just gonna kind of give WoW a break for a bit. There's a lot of other stuff that like I want to do, you know, with games or even just like IRL. There's a lot of stuff IRL that I'm also getting into, or like starting and getting into. So like that's another reason why I haven't been streaming as much. Like good stuff, like stuff that I'm like starting, like little group meetings and you know, planning stuff for my birthday coming up. I have my GameCube, and my Flippy Drive mod came in, so I can now mod my GameCube to load games off an SD card directly by directly plugging in a ribbon cable to like the optical drive, which is kind of insane. Like, still thinking about how they made that work, like, insane. So like I can still play like regular GameCube games from like my, you know, from the regular optical drive, and load from an SD card at the same time. Insane. And then any game that I have is basically region free because of the mod. It's like literally like directly interfacing with the pins with the optical drive, so it can bypass like the region lock for any game. So like I can play a Japanese version of GameCube game on my like US version GameCube. So I'm really excited about that. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to get that going. So I already ordered like the tools that because you need this special like screwdriver. You need a special bit for the screws to open up the GameCube. And I also need an SD card to like, you know, store the games. So I ordered those things. They should be coming in like next week. And then I'm gonna mod a GameCube. My friend has an N64 that he's been wanting to mod, but just hasn't had the time to do. He has all the tools, like he has a soldering iron and like all the stuff, but like he hasn't been able to like actually do the mod. I think he just has a HDMI mod. Yeah, it's an HDMI mod, so you can plug it into you know, a modern TV like without the RCA input. And he also has one of those game cartridges that you could stick an SD card into, and so you can load any N64 game with that. So for my birthday, I offered him for you know, or you know, before my birthday, to just give me all the stuff, give me the N64, give me all the stuff to do the mod, and I'll just do the mod for him, you know, because I have a lot of time. And like I know how to solder. You know, I like to do mods and like work with stuff like this. So, you know, I'm modding my GameCube as well. I mean, my GameCube, I didn't do anything that had to do with soldering, because at the time that I bought it, I didn't know that he had the stuff to solder, and like I just didn't want to deal with the soldering with the GameCube mod. But honestly, Flippy Drive is just the best way to go right now. Like, for the flexibility of it, unfortunately, the time that it takes to get a Flippy Drive mod is very long. So I ordered my Flippy Drive kit in February. Yeah, in February. And I did not get it until late June. Because they do it in batches, and then sometimes those batches get delayed. So like I was originally supposed to get it in like late April, but then it got delayed 2 months. So that's the only issue with Flippy Drive right now. Is I mean, I guess it's a little bit pricey. I guess there are some GameCube mods that are a little bit cheaper, but the flexibility of like being able to load from SD card and use the actual CDs is pretty big in my books, which is why I was willing to spend the money and time. It's like a completely reversible mod. Like it does take a little bit to do. You still have to open up the GameCube and like do some stuff, but it's like very minimal, like, and no soldering required. HDMI my mod is very involved. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'll definitely look up like videos and stuff on how to do it. But I mean, I've done soldering in the past. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know how well I can do, like, if it's really small soldering points, that is the only thing that I would be kind of nervous about. But I'm gonna do my best because it's for my friend, so like I don't want to mess it up for him. So I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna try to do everything very properly. But yeah, I'm hoping it won't be too bad. hoping it won't be too bad. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do for my birthday. I want to play Smash Melee on the GameCube, and I want to play Pokemon Stadium 2 mini games on the N64. That's all I want for my birthday. But oops, I didn't mean to go down. Oh boy, now I have to line up again. Ah, come on, just a little tap. Okay. Oh, Undertale. Speaking of Undertale, I'm almost finished with Deltarune Chapter 5. Almost. I'm on the last, I'm pretty sure it's the last boss fight. It's just really hard for me to beat it because my reaction time is dog water. Okay, we can go to the box. But yeah, I caught up with Deltarune finally. Bought a GameCube just to play Kirby Air Rider. That is so relatable. I bought a GameCube just so I could play like Smash Melee and like Animal Crossing. GameCube Animal Crossing. I bought it because I wanted to play other games like Mario Party. I want to play Mario Party 6. You know, oh, Mario Party would be fun too. Maybe for my birthday. Um, yeah, I'll have to see what I can get my hands on. Um, but no, that honestly, that's so real. I mean, the only, not the only reason, but you know, if say I got the PS2 as well, and like same for the PS2, you know, I just like I wanted to play Guitar Hero and Tekken 3. And like I also got Frogger. Frogger 2 is a game that me and my brother played a lot growing up. And I got that as well on the PS2. Well, it's a PS1 game, but we played it on the PS2. We played a lot of PS1 games. But yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes you just get a game console because like you just want to really play like a specific game that was like, oh, why am I running? A game that is like exclusive to that console. So I get it. But yeah, the cool thing about mods is like you don't have to spend like $100 on a single CD. I'm looking at you, Smash Melee. God, Smash Melee is fucking expensive on eBay. Have you seen that shit? I was looking at GameCube games, like getting because I didn't have the flippy drive yet, right? So I was like, oh, what GameCube games can I get my hands on? I was like, oh, I want to play Smash Melee. I looked it up and I was just like, there's no way. And then like as I was looking up games, I was just like, I really need to get a mod because people be selling these things for way too high. God damn. Real fan of Kirby, but Italian version of Kirby Air Raider, complete in box for 400 euros. Nice. They didn't sell well in Italy. Oh, I see. Interesting. I mean, I haven't played Kirby Air Raiders, but I've heard that it's a lot of fun. I've seen some gameplay. Actually related to Kirby Air Raiders, but not really. I mean, kind of. I saw a indie game that someone made based off of Kirby Air Raiders. But like they added a lot of like features and like multiplayer and like they kind of turned it into like a RPG, kind of. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's kind of like the vibes I was getting off of it. But yeah, I mean that looked kind of cool. I forgot what it was called, but I don't know. I just saw it on my YouTube feed one day. Like I made a game based off Kirby Air Raiders, and I watched it, and it was pretty cool. They had like a Kickstarter or Patreon or whatever for it, but I'm broke, so I didn't do anything. I didn't contribute, but it's pretty cool. I love seeing stuff like that. I love seeing indie. We love seeing indies. We stand indies in this house. But yeah, I am really excited to mod this GameCube, man. We're almost to 2,000 encounters. Oh, there's Nightbot. Let's see, what else? I went through May. May was they say Wrath Month is I don't know if you've seen that, but like, cause you know, like, so June is Pride Month, and then they're like, you've heard of Pride Month. Now get ready for Wrath Month. Like this, the seven deadly sins, right? You have pride and wrath. Uh, it's so good. I know May was Wrath Month. May was Wrath Month for me, I guess. Um, it came a month. It came 2 months early, Wrath Month. Instead of July, it was May. Uh, for me. Um, and then Pride, which I am sad I missed Pokemon Pride. I mean, I guess I'm not trying to think about it too much. Like, I haven't been like sad about it, but like I'm kind of like I'm just like, oh well, that happened and I kind of missed it, and that kind of sucks. But you know, I'm not too down about it. There's nothing that I could have really done on it, to be honest. So that's just how it be sometimes. But otherwise, I had a pretty good Pride month. I got to do some stuff IRL. That was fun for Pride. Yeah, I guess I would say like May was more like, also I was house sitting for like most of the month of May, which is another reason why I wasn't really streaming. So like May was more like I was house sitting, there was a lot of stuff going on, and like that was mostly like, you know, why I wasn't streaming May. June was more just like I had a lot of stuff going on IRL. Not a lot of stuff. I had a lot of I was busy, right? I had a lot of things to do IRL, like events, and like I went to a conference, and like, you know, like a lot of good stuff. Like May was like not so great stuff, and like June was a lot of good stuff going on. And then like last week of June was a little bit kind of just low energy, low motivation to do stuff. And now I'm feeling pretty good. These past couple of days, you know, I just feel a lot more like ready to do stuff, like a lot of energy. Kind of back to normal, I guess. Normal / high energy. I'm learning that I'm trying to how do I say it? I don't know if I want to say too much, but I am starting to realize that my shift in mood and energy may be a mental health thing that I need to keep better tabs on, and like try my best to manage it and maybe get treatment for. I guess that's how I'll phrase it. And so, you know, just realizing that kind of recently, and so I'm trying to yeah, I'm just trying to keep that in mind. Like it's kind of hard like thinking about and like trying to manage mental health when it's not really been like a thing like that you've like had to, not really had to, but a thing that you are used to like addressing, I guess. But yeah. Let's see, playing Animal Crossing? Heck yeah! Are you playing on the Switch? Are you playing like New Horizons? Or like a different version? Can playing Marathon. Sorry, Schedule 1. Oh, I've heard of Schedule 1. Is that the one we is that the one you make drugs? I think my brother is wanting me to play that game. He loves that game. I don't know if I told you, but my brother got me to play Peak one time with him, and it was pretty fun, honestly. I had seen like a bunch of like streamers and stuff play it. So I was like, yeah, it looks kind of fun. I don't know if I would play it, but I did play it with my brother. It was fun. Breaking Bad Simulator. Yeah. Breaking Bad Simulator. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, Peak is Peak. Yeah, it is good. I really liked it. Honestly, I should play more Peak with my brother, because for the longest time, he was like, oh man, you should play Peak. And I was like, yeah, I guess I'm not like really up for it today. And like we would just like play WoW or Farlight. My brother, his girlfriend, and I sometimes play Farlight 84, which is like basically Fortnite. Basically Fortnite mixed with Overwatch. It's pretty fun, actually. That's like the only FPS that I've been like playing in like the past year or so. Okay, I don't have room. Okay, 2 more eggs. But yeah, so like we would just play like Turtle WoW or Farlight 84. And then one time I was like, you know what, I'll play Peak with you, bro. So, and he was so happy. He was so happy, and like, you know, it's fun. It's a fun little game. New Horizon. Ah, okay. I see. I get you. I see you. All right. Nice. Yeah. I really like New Horizons, but I got stuck. Get out of the way. I don't know. I don't know if so like part of me wants to start a new island, but like other part of me is just like, no, I'm too afraid to lose everything that I've spent all these years accumulating. I did buy some amiibo cards for the Sanrio exclusive characters. And I got them to join my island. I should play New Horizons. The thing with New Horizons is like I play it for like a few days and then I just like stop playing. Like I need some kind of goal right now, which I guess would be Dreamies, like getting all my Dreamy villagers, but like, and like that's part of what I got these amiibo cards for. But yeah, I guess I've just been more playing other games at the time. But yeah, no, Animal Crossing's good. It's so much fun. It's a vibe. It's so nice to just put on like after a long day and just like go around in your village and do your little chores, talk to your villagers, do some decorating. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I barely realized. Crap. Oh, no. Wait, we can fix this. So I barely realized. My shiny counter is wrong. Crap. Hold on. We can fix this. It's just gonna take some math. Give me a second. Fun fact about Peak is that they made a bundle skin on Fortnite. 3 3 copy of the original game. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but like it's so ridiculous that it wraps around to being funny. Yeah, damn. So so it's just been counting 1 instead of 4 each time because I forgot to change the counter so that it increments by 4 instead of 1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how many we hatched here, and we're just going to do some math. So it's times 4. I guess we would plus 3. Okay, we'll subtract and then we'll times 4 and then we'll add it back. Quagsire shiny dancing. Heck yeah. I just barely realized because I was looking at the counter. I was like, oh, we should have passed 2,000 by now. Or not 2,000, 1,200 by now. And I was like, oh my gosh, wait, it's only counting 1 each time it's hatching. Where the heck? Oh, here we go. It's in my pictures. Okay, so how many did we hatch? Okay, 15. Give me a sec. I have to do some math. Okay, that seems about right. We started at 1,184. So I'm going to put that there. And hit save. Well, I don't need to save it right now, but we'll do that. Okay, and then we do times 4 plus. So the actual number is 1,244. Save. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay, and now I go to my shiny hunter and I say increment by 4. Gosh dang it. This is what I get for like I mean I haven't done it in a while, so I forgot to do that part. It's so easy to overlook. And I haven't done this in a bit. I drink some water. Man, it feels good streaming again. Let's see. Okay, right. I have no room. 1 more egg. Oh shoot, I miscount. Okay, I have to hold on. I have to add a bit more, actually. Oh no, I might have messed it up. Because I didn't count the ones that were in my bag. That are in my party right now. So the math might be a little bit off now. Crap. Well, okay, so if I just add 4, right? Because or if I just increment it 4 times, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, including the 15, including the other ones that are in my box. Okay. Oh no, you just add 1. Ah. Okay, hold on. Just add a bit more. Give me a sec. I've got to count the ones that are in my party. I have to add those as well. My math might be a bit off now, though. That's okay. So if I do that. Okay, so let's just say 1,260 right now. It doesn't have to be completely accurate. A lot of shiny hunts that I've done, a lot of the numbers just end up kind of being estimates anyways, but yeah, he's gotten a tan. Mayhaps a little bit more shiny. Yeah, I still need to finish I still need to finish Leaf Green. I've not finished I've not gotten through Leaf Green yet. I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at like finishing games. Let's see, my mic is is there like some kind of background noise? My mic is picking up something. Hold on. No, it's still picking up. Maybe it's the AC. I have no idea. I'm sorry. My mic is picking something up. Sometimes it's like a subtle, it's like a little hum or something maybe. So, sorry about that. Okay, they're all hatched. Wait, it's counted 162. That's not right. What do you mean? That's weird. What? Huh? Because it wasn't 1,258. It was 60, and it only added 2 instead of 4. My counter is really weird today. I guess? Okay, we'll see what happens the next time it hatches. I have to keep an eye on this thing. The ends of games for the friends we made along the way. Exactly. It's about the journey, right? It's the journey, not the destination. It's like, oops. What else have I been up to? I started rewatching JoJo's. Started rewatching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All the way from part 1. Because I want to watch part 6. That's that's another That's another thing I can complain about, but I'm not going to. But not part 6, part 7. Sorry. But we will leave that for today. I've done enough complaining. But yeah, I've been watching JoJo's back from the beginning. I am at the finale of part 3. So I'm saving that to finish watching. Cause like I can't just watch one episode of the finale of part 3. I have to watch it all in one sitting, like a movie. It's like the last 3 episodes. I want to watch it all in one sitting. So I'm almost gonna get to part 4, which is my favorite part. Also watched some Has Been Hotel. Oh, other than Has Been Hotel. What have you been watching? And then yesterday I was also watching anime with my partner. We watched Kaguya-sama Love is War. Because they had never seen it. And they're like, I feel like kind of like a rom-com right now. And I'm like, I have the perfect thing. Kaguya-sama is so good. Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah. Oh, you watched it. You watched the last one in on the silver screen. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. I know I need to watch it, but I haven't I haven't seen it yet. That's another thing I need to do at some point. Been a while since I've seen an anime. Yeah. Up until like rewatching JoJo's. What was it? Oh, I mean, I've been watching anime with my roommate. Like, we were watching Dr. Stone for a bit. We made it all the way to season 4. I think we're kind of on pause for that for a bit. Just because the last part of season 4 is like really dark for Dr. Stone. Like, it's kind of messed up. Not like super messed up, but like for Dr. Stone, it's because like Dr. Stone, like usually a lot of times throughout the first 3 seasons, like stuff can get kind of tense, but like it's mostly lighthearted, you know. It can get intense, but like it's not like too bad. It's not too bad, but season 4 gets a little bit dark in some parts, and I'm like, I don't want my roommate to watch that right now. I mean, I would feel bad. So we're kind of put it on pause for a bit. I mean, it has a good ending. Like, it's good. Everything turns out, like, the thing about Dr. Stone, I mean, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but it's spoiler, not spoiler for Dr. Stone, but, like, there's no permadeath. It's like a video game. There's no permadeath. Dr. Stone, just by virtue of the main, like, plot and like main plot device, there's no like permadeaths, because like characters can die, but they can be kind of brought back. So they still haven't done. No, I think they have. They did season 4. But like, because that's the thing. Like, my roommate, we started with Demon Slayer. Because Demon Slayer is really good, right? But then Demon Slayer is also very has some character doubts and stuff, and sorry, I'm laughing, but because oops, I was stuck in the menu. Watch Demon Slayer. Oh, Italian. I see it. Italian dub. Yeah, maybe not season 3 yet. But after Demon Slayer, I kind of felt bad because I kind of missed my roommate. So I decided on Dr. Stone because it's tense. Yes, there's like sometimes characters are in danger, but like by the end, everything kind of turns out all right, you know. Still have to see the movie. Yeah. You mean like the Infinity Castle or the Infinity Train? They're both Infinity. The castle or the train? I haven't seen Infinity Castle. A season of House, let's go. Oh god, I love House. Okay, I think my auto counter. Let me restart my auto counter. Let's see. Let me add 4. Let me end hunt. Close that out. Let me run as administrator. Okay, hold on. I'm restarting my shiny counter. Oh, it lost the path that I usually use for this. Oh, there we go. Shiny hunting. Egg. Counter. Pichu egg. Okay. Increment by 4. Masuda. Oh, that's why. I think I had the method wrong. Which is probably why it wasn't counting correctly. Well. Okay. Infinity Castle. Yeah, I haven't seen Infinity Castle either. My roommate saw Infinity Castle before me. So yeah, so I have to watch that as well. I don't know, maybe we could do a watch along on Discord. I kind of want to bring back like our little Discord hangouts. But yeah, I still need to see Infinity Castle. I mean, I read the manga, so like I've experienced the whole story of Demon Slayer. But yeah, I haven't seen Infinity Castle. Sorry, I'm just drinking some water. Gotta stay hydrated. I haven't talked this much in a while. I haven't streamed, so I'm like, my mouth is getting really dry. Oh, let me take care of my Sylvia. I have my Sylveon Tamagotchi. I think that Sylveon's been alive, or I've had this Sylveon, like, while taken care of for about a month now. Well, while taking care of enough not to run away. Hmm. Did I already get the egg? Do I have space for egg? I do not have space for egg. But recently my roommate and I have been watching My Hero Academia because he hasn't seen it. And I haven't seen MHA in a long time. I haven't seen it since college, which was like which is like 6 years ago. Or more than 6 years ago, honestly. So I haven't seen an MHA in a long time. And I stopped reading the manga after I got spoiled. And so I haven't really been into MHA. I was really into MHA back when it first came out. And so I didn't check to see if the counter worked. It seems to be working. It went up quite a bit. It's down bad with Mobile Sea Gundam. Nice. I have a Gundam. I have a Gunpla, like a Gundam model kit, in my closet. I haven't opened it. I ordered it, because the only Gundam thing that I ever got into was the Scarlet Witch anime series that came out a few years ago. That's the only like Gundam thing I've ever gotten into. And there's a character in it that I really like. Like he is my gender goals. I even dyed my hair to kind of look like his hair at one point. But yeah, I really like that guy and his gun, and so I saw they were like selling a model kit of his specific Gundam, which I also think is really cool. So I ordered the kit for it, but I haven't even like, I've opened it, I've taken a look, I haven't like started it though at all. It's closet. Yeah. That's so funny saying that, because like Scarlet Witch is like the queerest, like, I mean Gundam is kind of queer, but at least has a big like Gundam has a big BL scene as far as my knowledge goes. But Scarlet Witch is a sapphic story. It's very sapphic. Is Let's Go Lesbians, the Gundam series. I don't know if you've seen any of like the characters or like fan art for Gundam Scarlet Witch, but the main character, or like the kind of like the two main characters, are both girls, and they are so married. They are so married. They are literally married. Almost like, it's not even a joke, they're married. It's so good. But I didn't finish Scarlet Witch. I don't know if it turned out all right. I've heard mixed reviews on it. Season 5. Oh, I forgot where the heck I left off on MHA. I think I don't remember anymore, like the season, like what they correlate to. Yeah, I think I was somewhere around season 4, season 5. I was a bit further along in the manga, so I don't know how that correlates to seasons, because I know they've already animated part of where I left off in the manga. It's kind of weird. I have no idea, like, in terms of anime, like where I season wise where I am in MHA, like how much I've seen up to. But it's good stuff. MHA is good. My my friend really loves All Might, and I'm just like, based. I mean, you can't hate All Might, but like, you know, like it's different liking All Might and then like, you know, liking All Might. I keep trying to grab the egg by habit, but I know I don't have room. Okay, 2 more. She assigned all the people she knows a Gundam. That's so cool. I love that. Yeah, Gundam. I know the Gundam rabbit hole goes deep for sure. It's almost like it's almost like star signs. Well, not really, but like or like Pokemon. Yeah. Like Gundam's like Pokemon. There's so many. You can assign each person a specific Gundam that matches their vibe. I love that. I love that for her. But yeah, I've dipped my toes into a little bit of Gundam. It's kind of weird. I'm not really into mecha anime, despite being like a big robotics nerd. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should I be more interested in mecha anime as a robotics nerd. I don't know. I know a lot of people are. Like, that's part of the reason why they like is like, I love giant robots, you know. But like, I mean, I think giant robots are cool, obviously. But like, I don't know. I never really got into it. The closest I've gotten to a mecha anime, I'm not gonna count Scarlet Witch because I wasn't really into it for the mecha. I was into it for the human characters. What show have I been into for the giant robot? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been into a mecha anime or like a Voltron type. Like, I was into Voltron, but again, that was because I've been into Voltron. Super Robot Monkey Team is another kind of Voltron-esque show. But again, that I'm really into it for like the people piloting, not the giant robots. Surprisingly. As a literal robotics nerd, robotics engineer. Although I do think it's really cool that they actually have like created giant robot fights in real life. In Japan, there's this one company. I think it's a collaboration between a Japanese and an American, two different companies that did their best to put on like a giant robot battle, which is pretty cool. So I think that's cool. Last series. I mean, designer of Pokemon? You mean of Gundam? Oh, I'm only seeing is Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yeah. Yeah, I was into Voltron, like the Netflix version of Voltron when it first came out. I love Pidge. Pidge is everything. I love Shiro. But I don't know, that series kind of fell off, and the fandom got a little bit out of hand. Not a little bit. The fandom got a lot of it out of hand. It's always those darn fandoms ruining everything for us. Oh, hold on. I have something in my eye. Okay. We good. Maybe. Still kind of there. But yeah, if you want to have like a really good like kind of Saturday morning cartoon that has like Teen Titan vibes, where like it's kind of episodic, but there's a few like things, continuity that carries in. So like it was produced by Sierra Nielli, who I probably talked about this before. You've probably heard this before, but Sierra Nielli, who was a one of many lead writers on Teen Titans. Before Teen Titans, or I guess around the same time, I forgot the timeline, but around the same time, or maybe a little bit before Teen Titans, he made a show, or was an executive producer on a show of called Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, which is such a mouthful. But it's basically kind of like Voltron, but with cyborg monkeys. Which is such a strange pitch, but like it's so good. It's a good like kind of episodic Saturday morning thing. There's a little bit of continuity like throughout with like, you know, villains and like character development stuff. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good show. It's a lot of fun. It's like one of the things that's like not too serious, but it has some good like dramatic serious moments and like character moments. So kind of like Teen Titans. And then he also went on to become the executive producer of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, which is the CGI Nickelodeon version, which is also one of my favorite, probably my favorite version of TMNT. So yeah, I'm a huge Sierra Nielli stan. I think he also wrote on Transformers Earthspark, now that I think about it. And designed my favorite character from Transformers Earthspark. I'm just a big Sierra Nielli fan. That guy's amazing. His art style is so like his shape language and like art style is so iconic. And he's just really good at like character writing. Character design for Last Gundam series. Oh, okay. A lot of Pokemon games since oh, interesting. That's cool. We'd love to see it. Yeah, Sun and Moon had a lot of great character designs. Guzma, my king. Guzma, my pathetic king. I like how I haven't played Sun and Moon, yet I know so much about Guzma. I just... I would die for that man. This pathetic, sopping wet cat in a cardboard box type of guy. I think Guzma definitely qualifies as a Tumblr sexy man. He's a Tumblr sexy man. I don't care though. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, speaking of Tumblr, I started using my Tumblr account. Because I wanted to look at so I was getting back into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? And I just wanted to see fan art. I just wanted to see really good fan art. And I remember from the last time that I was on Tumblr that or maybe it was not even Tumblr, but I was on Pinterest, and like I remember that a lot of good JoJo's fan art came from Tumblr. So I was just like, I'm gonna go and get my fan art fixed. So I kind of started using my Tumblr, and then I actually started using my Blue Sky again. So I'm actually on there kind of regular, not my Sylvin Blue Sky, but my personal Blue Sky. This Blue Sky for this channel is dead. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. Or maybe not yet. Maybe I'll get back to posting on Blue Sky, but yeah. I don't really feel like it. I mean, I feel like most of the new people I get are just from YouTube, right? Like people who just like get recommended it, or just like somehow stumble upon it. I don't think I've ever got any new viewers from Blue Sky. So I'm not really worried. But I have been tempted to go back to Twitter, but I am resisting the urge because there's still a lot of things on Twitter that like I kind of miss. Some aspects of community, some aspects of like really good artists that I love, but they're only on Twitter. But it's just not worth it. It's just not. Twitter is just not worth it. I'll leave it there. So I'm happy with Blue Sky, honestly. It's so much nicer. Like, sure, there's not as much like activity, right? But I'm fine with that if that means there's less drama and less like stuff like just agitating. So I'm good. And let's see, what else have I been up to? Let's see, I went through June, not really much. I mean, some stuff IRL that was cool and fun. Oh yeah, we did a my church did like a D&D movie night that I helped out with. That was pretty cool. There's like a bunch of like snacks that were like D&D themed. And then we had like a little activity during the movie where like we would pause the movie, and then we had this giant like D20, like it was like a blow up like inflatable D20, like a giant D20. And then like we would have the audience roll it to like pretend they were like rolling the dice for the characters in the movie. Yeah, just a lot of really cool like decorations and like themed food and snacks. They played a bingo game, and my partner made some. So my partner is really into resin crafts, and so they make like dice sets, coasters, chess boards, like all kinds of stuff, using resin crafts, resin molds. And so, gosh, I keep trying to pick up X. And so he made some dice to give out as like prizes for like a little bingo game. So that was cool. Excuse me. And yeah, so that was fun. I'm really glad it turned out good, because I was kind of nervous. But I think, yeah, I think it was good. It was fun. What else? What else? I mean, yeah, I mean, I have a partner now. I guess that's it. And we've just been like hanging out. I've been meeting some of their friends. Went to game night and stuff with some of their friends. I don't know. Not really. Not really. Just, I mean, just kind of normal stuff, I guess. Let's see. I know there's stuff. I'm just my mind. I'm running out of things immediately. Immediately to like think about, to like talk about. It's just my memories. Like, I'm sure there's things. I just let's see. We went through June. What else happened in June? Oh well. Some other things happened. I don't know. It's nothing too bad, but I feel like I've been kind of a bummer today. I don't know. I feel like talking about too many negative things today. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Well, I will say, so I'm really into VTubing, obviously. Otherwise, otherwise it would not be. I would not be. Oh gosh, everything got desynced, or not everything, but this one got desynced. Where am I on the map? Ah, okay. This is not fun. Okay, let's go here. These guys go to the fence, and then here. Gosh, I have to pause every single one. Okay, here we go. But yeah, anyways, so obviously into VTubing. Thing that got me into VTubing was Hollow Stars, which I might have talked about on stream before. I definitely talked about it with Revi on stream. Because Revi also, we have the same Oshi in Hollow Stars English. The silly jester. He's both of our favorite. But Hollow Stars JP, so before there was Hollow Stars English, I was into Hollow Stars JP. That was like my introduction. Probably not my introduction. So my introduction to VTubing was Mori Calliope with Hololive English. She was my introduction. And then from there I found Hollow Stars, and like I've always been really into all male idol groups, and like boy bands kind of thing, because I was into like Utena Prince Sama, hecking Shonen Hollywood, what else? What other groups were I into before? Mostly Japanese male idol groups. I didn't really ever get into K-pop, to be honest. But yeah, so I was into those, but those were all like fictional groups, right? I mean, they had voice actors that like did concerts, and I love those concerts and everything. And they're really cool. But they only recently started doing concerts with the fictional characters, as a result of like the kind of breakthroughs that there have been in like motion capture and animation and such with VTuber concerts. But Hollow Stars was the first time that I was like actually like following and like rooting for like an idol group of like real people, right? Because like, of course, kind of like here, right? It's like there's an avatar, but like the person behind it is a real person, right? And it's not like they're not voice acting the character, right? They like you are the character. Like, of course you can have like a persona and you can have a backstory and like stuff like that, but like the day-to-day, you know, that you're streaming, you're talking and sharing about yourself, you know. So that was my introduction, or I guess my I don't know what the word is. It's not an introduction, I guess, kind of, because even though I started out, or like I was introduced because of Hololive English, I stayed because of Hollow Stars, you know, like that kind of thing. So I'm not sure if you're like really into in the VTuber space, but in April, they announced that Hollow Stars JP was getting downsized. So they no longer could do like 3D concerts, no longer can sell merch, no longer could do like live like the actual like in-person concerts and stuff like that. So like basically kind of like they weren't like fired necessarily, or you know, they weren't terminated necessarily, but like their group activities, which is like the the main draw, right, is that they do these concerts and they do these group activities, was pretty much just like completely, you know, completely ended for, you know, foreseeable future. So that was kind of hard. And they also, you know, they can't really, without the merch, they also are, they also like make less money, like individually, right? Because they usually sell merch. Well, they do both group merch and individual merch. It's like, but their individual merch, they wouldn't really be getting as much income, losing that. So was it May? Gosh, time isn't real. So I don't know, sometime in the last month or so, half of the members of Hollow Stars JP are announced their like graduation, their retirement. So I mean, I guess technically not graduated. It's the freaking corporate like wording and all that stuff. It's like they've stopped their streaming activities, so it's basically retirement, but like it's just slightly worded differently to a way where it's a little bit more ambiguous, I guess. But in like hopes that maybe sometime in the future they might be able to return, or there's like a possibility that they could return, but you know, kind of with the fact that they've been trying to, you know, they've been trying to grow more and like, you know, what's the word? I guess be more profitable. I hate that, but like, that's really what it comes down to. They've been trying, right, this whole time. And if they can't do it if they can't do it before they've been downsized, doing it after they've been downsized is just not, it's just, you know, really, it's almost impossible, right? Like they would need some kind of miracle for it to like go back to the way it was and go past that, you know? Because like unfortunately the sad thing with like any entertainment, right, is that like after a while a certain group or person or whatever will like lose their relevance, right? They'll lose their momentum. So it's basically kind of done, which kind of sucks. Watch some VTuber drama between, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, as much as I am currently upset with HoloLive, I do have to admit they do seem to be decent enough, good enough ethics wise, you know, for a corporation. I'm really upset with how they've mismanaged Hollow Stars in particular. I feel like they've really fumbled the ball. But they have been good to them in many ways that other companies would not have been. In many ways, other VTuber agencies have been. I mean, the bar's in hell. Yeah, Niji Sanji, Ian with Doki, Iron Mouse, and Vishojo. Yeah, the bar's in hell, right? God, God, the bar is in hell. So, relatively speaking, Hololive's been great. They're not perfect. They're not. They definitely they have mismanaged. They have lost the plot at times as well. But they at least have decent ethics. Which is unfortunately more than we can say about other VTuber agencies. I will say Niji Sanji JP, they also have had their rough spots, but they are 1,000 times better than Niji Sanji Ian, management wise. I still watch and like keep up with some Niji Sanji JP people. But I have completely turned away from Ian. There's no one really there that I watch, or I mean there's people in Niji Sanji Ian that I still kind of like. I there's some people I still kind of I guess not respect, but like I guess kind of a general, like a generic I don't know what that means, like I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but a generic respect for some, not so much others, but you know, I can't really, like, if some of them, because that's your income, right? Like, even if there's been a lot of issues with, you know, certain people or like management or whatever, you know, I can understand why some people may not leave, because, you know, you gotta pay bills. So, you know, I'm not really faulting the remaining Ian members for that. But anyways, yeah, Holostars JP is now half the members that they used to be. Starting gosh, in 2 days, Xian is the last batch of 6 graduated members. And so yeah, I had to watch my first Oshi graduate. Gosh, my first Oshi was Miyabi Hanosaki, Holostars, not English, Holostars JP, and he was the first to debut. He was the first, not the first to graduate, actually, but the first in this batch, at least, to graduate. Yeah, that was rough. But good news is that he is currently back on his previous, YouTube account before Holostars, and been posting stuff, streaming stuff, and I've been catching some of his stuff. So I'm still following wherever the talents go, right? Like, there's still 6 Holostars JP members, right? So like, I'll stay around as long as they're there, and as long as Holostars English is there, I'll stay around. But if they hypothetically, right, if they were all to go away, I would just follow the streamers, not the company. I mean, without Holostars, I do like Hololive girls, some of them, but I'm not like, I don't regularly watch them. I just kind of, watch some clips here and there. Win Penrose, yeah. Rin's funny. I like Rin. during live Revy. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, like, a lot of indies are good. Although I have been following, a new VTuber agency that just popped up, called Izagenya, and, there's a guy in there with a furry design. I'm like, a corpo VTuber with a furry design. That's really ballsy. Like, you see plenty of stuff like that with indies, right? Because you can do whatever the heck you want, but like trying to go the corpo route with a unique design is so risky that like I respect it so much. And also I like furry and like anthro designs anyways. So I'm following him. He's cool. His name is Xiao An. He has a bigger following on Twitch. Mostly because I'm pretty sure his past like streaming like his past persona was on Twitch, so like he's probably got, you know, previous viewers who just followed him to this new persona. It's for some reason he gets shorts filled up with VTubers. Yeah. True. Yeah, you watch one short or like one video, and then you just get that's just all you get recommended for a bit. That's been a bitch for avoiding spoilers for Deltarune. I'm so angry. Like, I literally have two separate YouTube accounts. So like excuse me. My voice is getting a bit tired. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I use this account, like I use Sylvin. I use this account when I don't want any chance of getting any Deltarune spoiler. Like my other account, I've also been kind of curated it to not have as much Deltarune, just by like if I see a Deltarune or Undertale thumbnail or video, I just don't click on it. So it just thinks that I'm not interested, because I don't want to see any spoilers. Excuse me. So that's been annoying. And like, I know I can turn my watch history off, but then I actually do want the algorithm to work sometimes, so it's kind of a lose-lose. But anyway, I just need to finish chapter 5. I'm so close. This stupid boss. My reaction time is so bad. I think I'm kind of close to beating it. The last time I tried, I was able to get through like the first half of the boss battle without taking any damage, which is really good for me. So like I was gaming, but not enough to beat the boss, but I am improving slowly but surely, and I will beat the boss sometime. I need to beat it so that I can finally finish this chapter and finally be caught up and not worry about Deltarune spoilers until the next chapter drops. And then I can watch all the theory video. I love watching the fan theory videos that people make on Deltarune. I can watch all of those. I can watch all my favorite like Undertale Deltarune YouTubers play the chapter. There's so many things that I'm looking forward to, but I just have to beat the game first. Well, not beat the game, but I have to beat the chapter first. Finish the chapter. Excuse me. But yeah, what else? I'm trying to think. I don't know. That's pretty much it for me. I know I've been gone. I haven't streamed for like 2 or 3 months, but really, the most I have to talk about is only like 1 stream worth of chatting, which is fine, I guess. Let's see. I'm picking up. Yes. Yeah. I mean, a lot of things have happened, but like, you know. Not like, I guess nothing that would take me too long to explain or talk about. But yeah, I just I'll go back to Hollow Stars, but I think the thing that I'm most upset about is the fact that I'll never get to see them in concert, because that was something that I always wanted to do. Because like that's one of my big like, I guess, bucket list things is to go to a like proper like concert in Japan, you know, with the pen lights and everything, and just, you know, that whole experience. And I really wanted it to be Hollow Stars. But yeah, so that's kind of, you know, that's kind of a bummer. I went to different concerts. Yeah. I mean, it's still something I want to do. Maybe it won't be with Hollow Stars, but maybe, I don't know, Vocaloid. Vocaloid was the original, the OG, right? Like before I got into like male idol groups, like Utapri and stuff like that. I was into Vocaloid. But getting to a Vocaloid concert nowadays is just impossible. So like, I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if I could do that. That would be so impossible. Or maybe not Vocaloid. Maybe, I don't know. There's quite a bit of Japanese artists that I'm really into that I feel like maybe a bit more reasonable, question mark, to get to go to a concert for. Have many things to do. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? You have to actually take time off of like work or school to travel, or like to do, like, to go to a concert. Oh yeah, and prices are expensive as heck, for sure. Yeah, I haven't been to like a concert in a hot minute. I think the last concert I went to was probably one of the best concerts I've been to, but the last concert I went to was hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okay. Last concert I went to was like a rock / metal concert. The band is a band that I wanted to see for the longest time, called Cybertronic Spree. And they are a cover band. Well, nowadays they have a lot of their own original songs, but they started out as a cover band that dresses as Transformers, from like the '80s Transformers, and so they mostly did like covers of '80s songs, 80s rock and metal, um, and nowadays, like when I went to go see them, that was the concert that they did. They had a lot of songs from their original album, um, and so that was really cool. They also they headlined, so the other groups that were with them, their opening was this artist called Playboy Man Baby, which was so much fun. Gosh, I think it's just one guy, or like one or two guys. And that was a lot of fun. His music has a lot of like commentary, and is just it's just very good, like satire and music form. I loved it so much. Oh yeah, Baby No Money. Okay. Couldn't go. Planning to go Linkin Park, but post exam. No. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Sucks. Yeah. School's rough. You just always have to always have something, either exam, project, or just regular assignment. Gosh, there's always something. Always something. But yeah, oh my gosh, I would love to go see Linkin Park. But yeah, and so Playboy Man Baby opened, and then Cybertronic Spree was the second in line, actually. I guess because the headliner was the last group. Last group was Max Sabbath. I might have talked about these guys before. I feel like I probably have, but they're they're a metal band that does parodies of like metal songs, like, but they're all they're all dressed as McDonald's mascots. They're called Max Sabbath, and like they have twisted versions of like the different mascots. And like he has like a bottle, he has like a mustard and ketchup bottle, and is like spraying it into the audience, or like spraying a mustard, like squeezing the mustard bottle directly in his mouth, or or like they have this one section where he has like a grill with the spatulas, and they're using it as percussion. And then they even had like this giant like inflatable hamburger that they use for like crowd surfing. It is a very, very fun a very fun act. I can see why they're popular. It's a lot of fun. So yeah. That was the last concert I went to, which honestly was a great experience for my latest concert. But that was a couple years ago, I think, at this point. Oh, the auto translate thing. You typed Borger. What language is that? So the auto translate, so the in YouTube now for like the on the creator side, I'm not sure if it's on your side, but there's like whenever someone types something in a different language, it'll auto translate to like, you know, your default setting, which mine is English. And when you typed in burger, the first thing I saw when it showed up in the chat is citizen. Citizen. What in what language is burger means citizen? I'm curious now. That's funny. I was just like, I know, because I actually I haven't seen it, right, because I haven't been streaming, but I'm aware of it because of like other streamers that I watch on YouTube have like talked about it, so I know that it's a feature, but it's just funny to see it. Borger turned into citizen. Got a few photos and videos from friends. Yeah, that's always nice. But yeah, the concert is always, you know, you go for the vibes, like being there. The only thing that was not fun about that concert with like the rock, the metal concert was we were like kind of close to like the mosh pit. Like people like kept like falling or like bumping into us. It was kind of a bit much, but you know, that I guess that's the risk you run going to a metal concert. Yeah. It's the pineapple pizza. I guess that's the thing. You could technically try. You could technically. You could technically chat in Italian, and it will translate it. I'm not sure how good it is. It's a thing. But yeah, I was watching like some JP streamers who were like, wait, I can understand English now. It was really funny. And then like that's when all like the English viewers who were like lurking before, right? Because a lot of there are quite a bit of like English viewers for some of these JP streamers, but like we just don't chat because like we don't want to, because most of the chat's in Japanese, so like we don't want to like, you know, we don't want to be rude, so like we're kind of lurking. But then as soon as you mention the overseas viewers, they'll come out and they'll start typing in their own language, whether that's English or Spanish or, you know, whatever language. I need to drink some tea. I'm not used to talking for so long lately, so I'm losing my what's the word? I don't know. Tolerance. I need to drink some like tea or something, like something warm. I've been drinking cold water, which is apparently not good for your voice. I guess because the cold like more like constricts your vocal cords, where you want them to be more open. Have it as good as the AI in Italian dubs. Yeah, they're doing the same thing for like, so like I've noticed that whenever I put on, so on my Roku, it has like captions, so like the subtitles for like, for example, like on Crunchyroll, if I have subtitles on Crunchyroll watching anime, it actually uses the Roku captions, which are like AI generated. And so sometimes they have, it's kind of annoying, but sometimes they have some funny, like, they have like some funny spellings, or like it mishears things and stuff like that. Oh, okay, I see. It's so it translates. I'll try using it from time to time just to see how close that was. All right. What are we at? We're at 2:30. 2 hours 30 minutes. Let's do one more batch. I can do one more batch. If I don't make a bunch of mistakes, it should go by pretty quick. But yeah, and then it's 4th of July weekend here, so, which is, you know, America. Our Independence Day, so my parents are going out of town for the weekend, so I'm gonna be house sitting for them. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I guess maybe I'll try to beat Deltarune and read a book that I've been meaning to finish. Well, not meaning to finish, but I need to, I haven't started it, but I need to read it for, it's not like work, but kind of like work. It's, I'm more of a volunteer, but book that I need to read, for a meeting that I have coming up. But yeah, so it'll be pretty, I guess, a pretty chill weekend. Ooh, I'm so excited because I have a good amount of like leftovers and stuff from this week, because I had a pizza, but so I still have like almost like half a pizza. And yesterday we had Mexican food, but I couldn't finish it, so I still have almost a full plate of that. So, yay, yummy food. Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I don't like, sometimes I would go to like a barbecue or like a 4th of July party. But I don't really have any plans like that this year. I think I'm mostly just gonna chill. And I don't know, just hang out. Last week I had a very like busy week last week. I went to a party last week for a bit. My roommate had his birthday party. And like we had that D&D movie night. So I'm kind of partied out, you know, already. So I'm not a party person. How much is, so I just got, so actually I only got the pizza because I wanted the soda. So so I got it. It's blasphemous. All right, I went to Little Caesars. It's like Little Caesars, you can buy like a 2 liter of soda. And so because yesterday my partner came over and we were watching anime, and so I was like, oh, you can bring some snacks, and then I'll have a thing of soda. And so I was too lazy to go to the store. I just I was too lazy to go to the store. So I just went to Little Caesars. In the drive-through, because they have a drive-through. So I could just buy a pizza and a 2 liter of soda at the drive-through for relatively cheap, instead of going to the store. So that's what I did. But yeah, the pizza is just a regular pepperoni pizza. And like they have the hot and ready at Little Caesars. So that's what I got. The cheapest thing you could get. Or I guess the cheapest pizza you could get from there. And they used to be $5, right? The hot and ready. But now they're $8. Which is like $8 for basic pepperoni pizza. Right. Yeah. They just did for the stupid like branding and their stupid little mascot. Gosh. My my grandma used to call it Little Sizzlers instead of Little Caesars. So like sometimes I'll cause it's kind of like an inside joke with me and my family. So like sometimes I'll, my brother or my parents, I'll say Little Sizzlers. They know what I'm talking about. But yeah, but that kind of surprised me because I haven't gotten a hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars in a while, and I was kind of surprised to see it went all the way up to $8. Oh yeah, one pizza would be actually a good size for like 2 to 3 people, depending on how much each person eats. It's like I guess if everyone has like at least 3 slices, right? Yeah, everyone can have at least 3 slices of pizza with like a regular like pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars. I guess if everyone had 2 slices, you could probably say like 4. But usually, most people would. I feel like the average is like 3 slices of pizza, and some people might have 4 slices of pizza. I mean, if you're really hungry, you could eat the whole thing yourself. Like if you haven't eaten anything in like 24 hours. Yeah. You can get oh yeah, so they don't really have like a single serve pizza. Some places do. But Little Caesars is not. Little Caesars is the smallest size you could get is just like a standard size, I guess you could say, that would be enough for like 2 to 3 people. And then you could get like a large pizza, or like extra large or whatever, and those would yeah, those could be like, you know, for a bit more like you could go up to like probably like 6 people with the extra large pizza. Kid size and normal size. Yeah, yeah. They do have. I guess like a small size would be like, it's like about the size of a dinner plate, but that would be like at a restaurant that is like, that would be like a place that's like specialized in like single, like a like a single serve pizza, that's like a size of a dinner plate, like, and like it's just for one person, and it's just like 4 like kind of smaller slices usually. um but that would be like a more like a restaurant, um like go in and sit down type of deal. Most of our like delivery, most of our grass. Yeah. So like that would be like more like a, like, I guess like authentic like Italian restaurant with those kind of pizzas. We do have them. Or not necessarily Italian, but like, because like there's, I used to go to this back in Massachusetts, there is a restaurant that I went to that did serve more like a traditional Italian pizza, where it's just like, yeah, one pizza for like one, like you order it just for yourself, and those are really good, and like good high quality ingredients. Hmm. Yeah, I guess it would, just be compare the size, I guess. But yeah, most of the places here, like if you're getting like pickup or delivery pizza, they're usually a good size. Yeah, our pizzas are thick. And then you can get deep dish too, and it's even thicker. um and then of course there's like the frozen pizzas, uh and like the cheap like Tostino's pizzas. Actually, the friggin' the cheap Tostino's pizzas are so, like, I know they're not like nutritious or like they're basically junk food, but like they're so good. I have so much nostalgia for those pizzas. Yes, exactly. Yeah. 3 slices is a good amount. Like the other day, yeah, like the other day I had 3 slices, and then a bit later in the evening I got a little bit hungry and I had another slice, kind of thing. They look like a frozen, yeah, they're basically like a frozen pizza, but like they do make them fresh in the um like in the shop, but they're basically just a fresh frozen pizza. Ah, I got the sink messed up. Okay, there we go. I just have one more egg, right? Yeah. And then I really like thin crust. Oh my gosh, I could eat. It's like thin crust pizzas. I like Domino's thin crust pizzas, which I guess are kind of maybe like more normal, normal thickness, around the world. But they call them thin crust here, and they are they're so good. Uh, so like Domino's, instead of like, oh, okay, that's fine. Good luck. I hope all's good. We just vibing. Oh boy, all this food talk making me hungry. No, you're good. You're good. Gosh. I need to drink some tea after this. All right, last egg of the batch. Let's see. Shiny. No. Alrighty. Let's see. So, let's go to the box. Oops. Here we go. It's such a pain lining these up sometimes. Okay. And we will do one last check. Nope, no shiny. All right, deposit that in box number 2. All right, so how many do we have so far? I guess 45 times 180. Almost 200. And we started about like let me do the calculator. Mm, 360. Okay, that sounds about right. Cool. Well, I think. Ooh, it's a bit cloudy. It's still 100. Oh my gosh. Right now, I'm right now I'm doing a text. Okay, well, I feel kind of bad ending while you're AFK, but I might have to. I think I'm gonna end stream here. So I think yeah, I'm not sure when the next time is I'll be streaming, but we will stream again. Maybe Minecraft. We'll see when I get back. What I end up doing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Anyone lurking or VOD gang, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.